皆さんこんにちは、佐藤です。Today's lesson is lesson 11. Today we are going to learn G, o'clock, and counters. では始めましょう。Let's get this started. Before we learn how to tell the time, let's check how to count from 1 to 12. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Do you remember these numbers? These are important for today's lesson. When we tell the time, we just add G after the number. Like 1時, 1 is 1. 1 plus G. 1時 means 1 o'clock. 1時, 1 o'clock. So it's easy, just add G after the number. 2時, 2時, 2 plus G, 2時 means 2 o'clock. So it's simple, but there are some irregular numbers you have to change the pronunciations. 4, 7, and 9. You need to change the pronunciation of these numbers when you add G after them. 4 o'clock is 4時, 4時. It's not 4時, not 4時. It's 4時, 4時. And 7 o'clock is 7時, 7時. We don't usually say 7時. But sometimes people say 7時 because 7時, 7 o'clock sounds similar to 1時, 1 o'clock. 7時 and 1時. They sound similar. So in order to avoid mishearing, we sometimes say 7時, but it's not common. And 9 o'clock is 9時, 9時. It's not 9時. We don't say 9時. It's 9時, 9時. So 4, 7, 9, these three numbers are irregular when we talk about time. 1時です, 1時です. 1時 is 1 o'clock. And this, so it is 1 o'clock. 1時です. How can we say, what time is it now? 1時です is 1 o'clock. It's 1 o'clock. But now we don't know this part. 1 is 1. But now we don't know. We want to ask. So please replace the number with the word what. Do you remember how to say what? 何 is what. So replace 1 with 何 what. What o'clock. 何時です. But please don't forget to add a question marker か. 何時ですか? 何時ですか? What time is it? And now is 今 now. 何時ですか? What time is it? 今何時ですか? 今何時ですか? What time is it now? 今何時ですか? Now 何時ですか? What time is it? It's 2 o'clock. How do you say it's 2 o'clock? 2 is 2 plus 時 2時 2時です 2時です is 2 o'clock 2時です。今何時ですか? 今何時ですか? Can you answer this question? 今何時ですか? It's 4. It's 4 o'clock. 4 is 4. But remember, this is an irregular number. You have to change the pronunciation. 4時です. 4時です. You can't say 4時. It's 4時. 4時です. It's 4 o'clock. The last one. 今何時ですか? 今何時ですか? What time is it now? It's 11 o'clock. 11. 11 is 10 plus 1. 10 is 10. 1 is 1. 11. And then add 時 o'clock. 11時です。11時です。It's 11 o'clock. 今何時ですか? What time is it now? 11時です。It's 11 o'clock. If it's obvious that it's AM or PM, you don't need to add anything. But if not, you have to say AM or PM when you tell the time. AM is 午前, 午前, and PM is 午後, 午後. We put 午前 and 午後 before the time, like 午前6時, 午前6時. So 午前 AM comes first, and then 6 o'clock. 午前6時, 午後6時, 午後6時. Please don't say 6時, 午後. It's opposite. 午後6時. We say AM and PM first. 東京は今何時ですか? 東京は今何時ですか? 東京は is a topic marker. So, what time is it now in Tokyo? 東京は今何時ですか? What time is it now in Tokyo? Please answer this question. 東京は今何時ですか? In Tokyo, it's 3 a.m. How do you say it's 3 a.m.? You have to say a.m. first. 午前. And then 3 o'clock. So the answer is 午前3時です。午前3時です。午前 a.m. 3時です。3 o'clock. 午前3時です。シドニーは今何時ですか? シドニーは今何時ですか? Please answer the question. It's 4 a.m. 4 a.m. How do you say a.m.? 午前、午前。And then 4 o'clock. Be careful. You can't say 4時. It's 4時. So, 午前4時です。午前 a.m. 4時です。4 o'clock. The last one. ロンドンは今何時ですか? ロンドンは今何時ですか? It's 6 p.m. in London. How do you say 6 p.m.? p.m. comes first. 午後, 午後. And then 6. 6. 6. 午後6時です。午後6時です。It's 6 p.m. In Japanese, there are a lot of counters. Counters are used with numbers to count things, actions, and events. The counters here are just examples. There are a lot more. Ow! Counters are used with numbers, like this. Number plus counter, like 1時, 1時, 1 o'clock. Or when you want to ask how many or what amount, you can say 何 plus counter, like 何時 what time. There's another way to say what, 何. But please remember that when it's used with counters, it's 何 You can't say 何時 何 plus counters. So 何時 is what time. And for example, 何人 nin is a counter for people. So 何人 is how many people. And 何歳 means how old. Okay, that's all for today. Thank you for watching. ありがとうございました。